say you can sell domains. Why don't I just use GoDaddy? Why do I have to go through you to learn how to sell it? I can just YouTube that shit, bro.
And you'll get me all the way down the page when you type in sell domains on YouTube. I got mad videos for free on YouTube. I rank for sell domains.
So you're telling me I'll be watching your videos?
Yeah, you probably end up seeing my videos are real good. Like, look in the comments. People be like, holy shit, that was actually quite good. I never learned that shit before.
Do I have to pay you to do this?
No, go for it.
That's just totally just off the rip free.
Yeah, man.
So I don't have to have money to make money?
Have fun with it. You're going to want to join the class once you get started because we got some secrets. We got some really cool clues. You know, like you might get a domain name and, you know, you buy a domain name like after watching the video. I give pretty good information, right? Give good advice. You'll buy the domain name. It'll be like pumpkinsmasher.com or something like that. You know what I mean? And then you list it for sale and it doesn't sell. You're like, damn it. I got to join that class and run it by the maestro, right? So you come into the class. And then in the questions box, you'd be like, yo, I bought pumpkinsmasher.com. And I'd be like, shit, well, here are your options. I'd be like, you create a website or a page that with a little logo and it could be about this, it could be about that. Like creatively, I'll come out with ideas for you. You know what I mean? That's why people like the class. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they tell other people about it like that. You should become an affiliate for the class.
So what makes you different from a get-rich-quick scheme?
Well, I always say, like, you can make money quick, but you can't get rich quick. You know what I mean? That's a bad advice.
All these gurus I've dealt with, they've just been scammers saying that you can get rich quick. And
you can make money quick, but you can't get rich quick. You can get rich, but you can't get rich quick.
I see.
You see what I'm saying? So you make money quick. You know what I mean?
How am I guaranteed results through you?
You're never guaranteed results like a job, but we have money back guarantee. You know what I mean? So it's a time frame, like 30 days.
And is this all myself, or do you help me with it?
I encourage all students to, not be reliant on anyone. I just like, don't kill the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of experience with that shit.
So would you like mentor your students one-on-one with certain packages?
No.
Not at all?
No, never buy any one-on-one mentorships. Because a guru, if he's selling a one-on-one mentorship, he's not good. Or it's going to be crazy expensive. I've never paid 40 grand to study with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't recommend doing that. I don't recommend doing that, paying one-on-one. It's going to be super expensive if it's an experienced person who's successful. It's going to be super expensive. Time is money. You might as well spend a little bit more time rather than spending that much money. I mean, you know what I mean? To learn what you're going to learn in an hour with a one-on-one mentor, that is successful. 1 hour for like $1,000 or $5,000, however a successful person would charge, however much they would charge, versus 5 hours for free. So spend the 5 hours. Self-educate yourself. I tell everyone that, you know what I mean? Like, people know why they're watching the videos. Like, when you need to know a specific thing, you go to YouTube and you search and you do a search, or you use ChatGPT or whatever, Information, I don't put a big price on my information. You know what I'm saying? Because it's non-exclusive. So it's like when you sell a book, like how much is a book? $10, $50. So I have high tickets, like I sell things for thousands of dollars, but it's usually would be like a service or something like that, like a done for you service. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that cuts out all the work. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I'm tired of getting scammed. How can I not get scammed on the internet?
Look, we talk a lot about how it's a consumer society and most people are consumers. It's kind of like a value meal of consumerism, and that value meal consists not of French fries, a Big Mac, and a Coke. It's like employee, follower, victim, consumer, all those things. The opposite. So we got to reverse you, right? If we reverse you, then you become a boss instead of an employee. You become a leader instead of a follower. And you become a predator rather than a victim, all right? But I would recommend you be a sheepdog, because predators go to jail. So don't be an asshole. You see what I'm saying? So you got to reverse the thinking, all right? So that's like a value meal. So it's like, think about it. 9-to-5er, gets out of work, goes and buys things, and then watches a boxing match. What they've done in that day and what they're doing is they're consuming, right? Well, they were an employee, they worked, as a worker for a boss, for the opposite person, right? And then consumed, and then did more consuming. Do you see what I'm saying? Instead of producing. So again, that's the correct analogy, is like, be a boss, producer, performer. You know what I mean? So instead of following, instead of watching the boxing game, you're in the ring. You're the boxer. Do you see what I'm saying? Think about people who, they own their brand, they're a boxer, and then they're also a boss. They have people working for them. It's total opposite life than the employee, follower, consumer. You know, it's the boss, performer, leader, producer. You see what I'm saying? So just, which team are you on? Like, everyone has the same opportunity to change that mindset. You know what I'm saying? That's how you stop getting scammed. Because, like, the only thing I purchase, you know, I would say, okay, I get scammed, like, if I hire someone and they don't do good work or something. Like, so I hired a new guy, you know, I added another person, you know, because we're selling so many, and he came with 2 assistants. So, and he's $400 a week. Right? It's like 15 an hour or like 20 an hour or something. He's in another country, but he you know, I put up that job. I said, yeah, and he was one of the people that applied for the job. You know, that's what I spend my money on, or I'll spend money on like Opus Clip, you know, like the AI service, like, and it's, I don't know, how much is Opus Clip a month? It's probably like $20 a month. It's not too much money, but I mean, I'm being honest with you. I don't get scammed by the guy I just hired. We're training him right now, you know, and he has good reviews on Freelancer where we hired him, right? And then the AI thing, yeah, it works. If it doesn't, I'll cancel it. You know what I mean? I never get scammed, never. But that's what I spend my money on. So people who get scammed, they'll pay like $10,000 to like an overpriced educational guru or something like that.
Or consume instead of produce.
Yeah, or like someone who's like, oh, I'll do all of this for you. You know, I'll build your whole website and stuff like that. Like outsourcing gone wrong or something.
You learn nothing.
Yeah, it could be outsourcing gone wrong. Like I'll give you another example. On Freelancer, I was like, I need to get an SEO guy, and I want to get an individual, and I want to do it stage by stage, you know, 200, 200, 200, 200. And this dude was like, we'll do everything for you. And it's $3,000 a month. Right now, I could smell a scam like a mile away, because I was like, all right, explain what I'm getting for this $3,000 a month. And it was kind of vague. So I just go to someone who's like, all right, you know, let's do some on-page optimization first. It's like $200 to do that. And then I'm going to write some articles for you, or we're going to get articles done. It's $200. Then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. So it's all like, you're in control of everything.
Yeah, you rather than just being fed something, you're in control of producing something. Yes.
Yeah, straight up.
That's very smart. That's very smart. How do I know you are trustworthy? Do you have reviews? Do you have clients that are successful?
No one is trustworthy. No one is trustworthy. I guess the way you know that is like, I'm not really trying to take your money or like sell you. That just happens. Like, people are like, they ask me, it's a demand. They're like, do you have a package where, you know, I could get my website built? Will you guys build my website for me? And that's like $800, you know? So it's like, then we build the whole thing. But, you know, it's like, what's included in that is like, you're going to use my ClickFunnels account. So you don't need to pay $97 a month. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be, it's kind of like a real estate thing that I'm selling. It's like you're hosting. It's like a hosting service. You see what I'm saying? So no, I tell everyone that. I'm like, don't trust anyone, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Smart
like,
advice.
Yeah, I'm an individualist. I teach them the same. Like, I teach them, like, you know, again, the opposites. Which team are you on? And I'm not for like the communism team. You know, it takes a village, all that shit. I don't believe in that shit.
Yeah, work for your own shit.
That's only fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? It's only messed things up when I'm relying on other people or whatever. Like, again, like, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. Like, I do hire people, you know, and they really like working for me. Like, it's just like, hey, here, you know, what's up, man? You know, I trust people that I hire to some extent. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's just like what I get from people. What they say is, they're like, you know, I learned a lot from this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was. It really didn't cost an arm and a leg. You know what I mean? Like $100 to come to webinars like forever. It's really ridiculously, like, it's absurd. It's like Robinhood. It's like you're paying Robinhood $100? Like, why?
Yeah, with streaming service.
I really enjoy doing it. I really enjoy teaching the webinars. You know what I'm saying? So what else are you skeptical about?
How do I know you're not faking all of your business? How do I know it's legit people?
How do you know that? Well, you really don't. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying. Like, and you know what? When you're looking at all sorts of people's stuff, right? Again, I would be a hypocrite to be like, oh yeah, you could totally, well, look at my reviews, look at this and that. Like, yeah, you know, do searches, do self-education, right? But there's so many people, and this is also very, very bad for the argument, because it's offensive when somebody assumes that you're not telling me the whole story. A lot of people will say that if they have a belief system, it's kind of like a leftist belief system. I hate to say that because I like people on the left, but you know, it's kind of like you stole that, you won that, or you inherited that. That's not right. It offends me because it's not true. So it's going to start an argument. I'm going to be like, that's not true. That's not how I came up. I don't know about other people. Maybe people did inherit shit. You know what I'm saying? But when that comes along, people on the other side, they know that. So it's like you can't beat them, join them, something. So they're going to leave things out. And I would tell that there is always something kind of left out. Like there's so much stuff that happened during your come up. How are you going to explain all that shit that happened? You know, we try our best. Like we talk. And it's like, look, the first thing that happened was this. This is how it went down. And back when it came up, you know, when you're coming up, you're finding out all this shit. Back then, the good thing for you is that back then, like, I didn't have any resources. We only had Craigslist and we had like Google AdWords. We didn't have like, now you can do crazy, awesome business very quickly. Like you can start a Facebook fan page, upload a picture, click on the boost button, and when you click on the boost button, you select people to message you. So if you have a carpentry business, I mean, I'm telling like $20 or $30 boosted, and you have a video of you doing carpentry or something, and you get people messaging you like, oh, it's good, can I hire you? It's like freaking amazing. When so many people in the society, they think that you inherited it, you won it, or you stole it, telling them this stuff, you know, everything I explained with Facebook and the boost button, talking to someone who really does believe that you inherited it, you stole it, it's like talking to a flat earther. You know what I mean?
It's redundant, yes.
It's like when I'm teaching, a lot of the time it's like talking to a flat earther. You know what I'm saying? Like, no offense to flat earthers, but it's like the sky is blue and they're trying to tell you that it's freaking red or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I hope I answered your question. All right.
How can I make money from advertising? I don't believe you can make money from just advertising. Surely you have to put in work. You can't just get paid for clicks, can you?
That's a very good question, and it's an awesome answer because you nailed it. Advertising is the hard part. So traffic, you got two things: traffic and monetization, advertising and service. So that's what affiliate marketing is. And check this out. People are really attracted to affiliate marketing because you don't need your own product. You're promoting someone else's product, right? So everyone's attracted to it. Everyone's like, oh, I want to learn that, right? So you start to learn it, and then you're like, damn, why aren't I making sales? I got my affiliate link. Did you post it anywhere? Yeah, I put it here or there, and then I look at it and I'm like, put yourself in the person's shoes that saw your advertisement. Simply put, when you are an affiliate marketer, you get your affiliate link, do a good review video of their product. Put it on YouTube. Not only rank it for their keywords, for the brand names of the product that you're selling, but also tap into, like, if it's a software that teaches how to do AI or something, then the keyword might be like AI videos, how to make AI videos. Now that's a huge keyword. You might get 100,000 views on YouTube and it's a review video of this person's product, and you sell a shitload of them from that review video. You see what I'm saying? So that's affiliate marketing. And then there's like domain names isn't a service. So if you do a YouTube channel about domain names and you have a domain portfolio and you do videos about your domain portfolio, you're like, hey guys, I want to make this video because I bought a new domain. Check out this domain I bought. And then you talk all about how good the domain is, and then at the end of the video, that people buy the domain from the video, you talking about it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, you could sell domains, you can sell digital products like softwares and stuff for commission, and then you can sell physical products for commission, like from Commission Junction, etc. That's how I got started selling physical products with YouTube. Like I started selling keyboards, and I did that. I did not intend to make money that way. I made videos playing keyboards, and then in the comments, people were like, where can I get that keyboard? I was like, oh, snap, I'll get an affiliate link. So it was like, I did the advertising, like I didn't even mean it. It wasn't even an advertisement. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So you have that, physical products, and then you could sell actual physical products, like with a Shopify store. You know what I'm saying? Or a TikTok shop.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, but again, you need both. Like a lot of folks, they think like, oh, I'm just going to be good at finding products and finding keywords. No, what about the advertisement? You know, and if you have the advertisement, we've been in this situation sometimes where we acquired something. Like one time we had the guitar YouTube channel, and we have all this traffic now. We're like, what are we going to sell from it? You know, like, let's build a product to sell for, like, and then you're scrambling around like, oh my God, we got all this, you know, when you do fan page goes viral or something like that, you're like, oh my God, how do we make money from this now? You know, if it was like a fishing fan page, then hopefully you're selling like freaking fishing gear or something. You see what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very good advice.
So can you actually make money from just traffic alone, or it has to be a sale of a product or service?
Yeah, in a few different ways. Like you could sell that, you could resell the traffic, like solo ad seller. Like,
oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, or you can, you know, get CPA commissions, which is kind of like AdSense. Right? And that's how you get money with YouTube and shit without selling anything, like, you know, Google AdSense. So it's kind of like a CPA, like you get paid when someone clicks on your ad. You know what I mean? Or a good example is CPA commission. And I used to do CPA launches where I paid the CPA commissions too. So I got experience making money with CPA in both ways. Like, you know, attracting affiliates to my offer by offering them a CPA commission. So what that means, cost per action, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry, it's late to explain that, but you pay affiliates, I'm talking from the vendor standpoint, right? Like you pay affiliates when they send traffic and that person fills out a form or something. They don't even buy anything, but you pay them like $1. You know, or like in some companies, like mortgage companies or whatever, they pay sometimes like crazy money, like $10, $100. What? There was a couple. The highest CPA commissions I ever saw were like $1,000 per lead or some. And to be honest with you, I mean, I don't know much about that. I never made any money that way with selling. What was it, like a doctor or something, like, or a mortgage, something like that. You know what I mean? Like the reason they're doing that is that they had some service that costs like $50,000 or something.
Yeah.
Like you know, or like refinance or something like that. You know what I mean? Or like credit score. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, usually preying on desperate people for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
but remember, there is a bunch of myths, though. Remember that. Like, the myths is that, you know, industries are predatory, and a lot of the time, those are the industries that all of us suffer from, like hospitals, divorce attorneys, institutions rip all of us off. You know what I'm saying? Lawyers, mortgage companies, banks, right? Hospitals, health insurance companies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the myth is that these free capitalist companies, like the free market, small business is oppressed. Like farmers, for instance, you know, how Monsanto drops the seeds on their farms and then sues them into oblivion with, you know, trademark lawsuits and stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So small business is oppressed by the monopolies, by the big businesses.
The conglomerates.
And the government regulates small businesses to protect the monopolies. From the standpoint of a vendor, the person that you want to sell something to, if they don't have money or they're like desperate, right, and they don't have any money, it's usually one way or another not going to be a very profitable business for you. You don't want to have angry clients who've spent their last pennies with you. You're not going to survive as a company, right? Like you want folks who have good credit scores, right? Like if you're going to do financing and stuff, they're not going to even get approved unless they have a good credit score, you know? So a lot of the time the myths are like, you know, and people have it backwards. They're like, I saw these people are arguing. They're real upset online right now because of a GoFundMe that was started. I don't want to get political, but there's a GoFundMe that was started, and they were talking about how these people bought a house. They started this GoFundMe, but they bought a house, but they haven't been able to take the money out of the GoFundMe yet. So it was kind of like a coincidence that they were already looking for a new house. Do you see what I'm saying? So people are like, oh my God, they bought a new house, right? They haven't gotten the money from the GoFundMe yet. Like they're talking about like they're thinking that these people are like these low life scammers or something, and that they're just citizens getting by. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it happens a lot. Like we see people, they'll start like charitable foundations or something, and then they take the money. They take out the money and they spend it on themselves. Like we've seen that a lot, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like crime happens all over the place, but when you're doing it, when you're in business, this is the myth, right? It's like there are people, the evil, people who start businesses or whatever, but they want to continue that business. So you have to have happy customers. Like you can't have a whole angry customer base. If you're making money, like you want it to continue, and if you're smart enough to start a company, you're smart enough to know that if all of your customers are upset, they're going to take you down, and you're not going to be in business. So you try your hardest to make sure that your customers are happy, or it just falls apart anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sometimes there are psychopathic people who also are not creative, and that is the worst. I don't know, maybe sociopaths who are creative. Psychopaths who are creative are more like sociopaths. They craft it in a way where everyone is deceived for like 20 years or something. Psychopaths just don't have, like, their brain is blocked and they don't see the future and shit. They don't have no creative, imagination, so they don't see the future, and they end up going to jail or something. You see what I'm saying? Like a sociopath will craft it so they play everyone for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, there is something still wrong with the sociopath, because like he has some problems, like understanding that there's no way that they're going to be able to continue it. Like it's just going to be a little longer. They're going to be able to scam people like for a little bit longer. Like maybe like the psychopath only does it for a couple months, and then
at least the psychopath doesn't hide it.
the sociopath tries to hide it, but there's something still.
I feel like that would be worse, hiding it. At least that when you're getting
still not, like that might be like what's his name who had FTX, the curly haired guy.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sam.
Yeah, so he might have been more like a sociopath type of person, or thought like maybe in his brain he was thinking like, oh, we're bringing in so much fucking money, it doesn't matter if we take money from here, like just if someone pulls out their individual money or does a sale, like it'll come from somewhere, I don't know what the fuck, see what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like still, that's a good example.
He's probably doing a little money laundering.
Yeah.